Hello Twitch, welcome in everyone. How we doing this lovely Monday? I think I've actually got the day right on the dinner command today. I went to edit the command and it said Saturday and I'm like, did I change that? Welcome in Maz, welcome in Bun Buns. Happy to see both of ya. Oops, that's not very hot there. I pushed the wrong button. Let's give that a moment to warm up. Now that it's warming up. Had to give blood today. Hopefully for a good cause. That never seems to go well with me. What am I doing for Thanksgiving? I am doing Goodfellas Thanksgiving here on stream. I am going to be cooking a replica of the dinner that they had when they were in prison. There's a prison scene in Goodfellas. It's in the Discord if you want to look that up. I'm going to tweet it out beforehand. So I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but then I'm going to take Wednesday off. I'll be streaming on Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then Friday I'm taking off, and then I'm back into streaming again. Do have a couple of dates that I still have to enter into the calendar. I just added tomorrow's into the calendar just before the stream right now. Have one more day, I think it's the last day of the month, that I have to figure out what I'm going to do as far as New World food. However, since I am taking Wednesday off, that's why there isn't currently an ingredient vote. We'll get that started once again on Thanksgiving. Don't know what time I'm going to start for Thanksgiving yet. I'm going to figure that out actually either tomorrow or Wednesday. And I didn't. Let's start this off a bit better here. Let's wet our paper filter. That's one heck of a leak, isn't it? I mean, these are not small apples in comparison here. We got some oyster mushrooms. We got some apples, some nice golden apples. Gorgeous color on those. And so I'm gonna make like a bed of sauteed leeks and mushrooms and use that as sort of placing places for apples, and then fill them with the leeks, with the mushrooms, with some pork sausage, which I'm substituting for game in New World. Tonight's, let's see, do I have tonight's one up? No, I don't. Let's look up tonight's. tonight's dinner is another one that the photo is probably not going to match up too well. Well, now you're nice and wide awake and refreshed and ready to tackle some tasks around home. I don't know. Maybe it's relaxation time even still. I don't know. Oh, goody, what did I get all over my hand? We'll fix that. We'll just wash my hands. But yeah, 4-hour nap is pretty much killing your day there. Depending on how you look, what your day is. I mean, you look at some streamers and their hours are just all over the place. They're just trying to capture as much as 24 hours as they can. Trying to spread out to a bunch of different markets, which doesn't really work when you're... Unless you want to continue being in all their different markets, people are not going to all switch to your time schedule. Wow. All sorts of buggers tonight. Cheers, folks. Happy Monday. I do not drink much tea. The hell? Where are they coming from? There shouldn't be anything left in the house right now. It's attracting them. My favorite tea I don't drink a lot of tea. If I do drink tea, it's typically actually as like a refresher. I'll go for like some iced green tea. And I'll do it just plain and even without like sugar. However, the darker stuff, the hotter stuff, I've tried a couple of times to get into it. I've tried to get into brewing my own yerba mate too. They just haven't worked for me when they're hot drinks. I don't know. I've had some nice chai teas, but those aren't really teas in my mind. They're people will fight tooth and nail to say they're tea, but it's spices instead of herbs. Sort of a difference. Alright, so let's get going with our leeks. Apples are going to be towards the end here. But yeah. Gorgeous apples. How am I going to clean this? I'm going to start by getting a clean cut on the bottom. And I'm not going to be using much of the greens today, so I'm not going to worry too much about being pretty about that. We'll just ditch all of this. Now, I'm guessing that this leek is going to be relatively clean, at least up to here. Trying a different way than I did last time. So this way we can open her up and get in between the layers. Get that dirtiness out. There's not going to be a ton with this one though. Both because I recognize the farm that it was grown from. And how little of the green was left. Most of the dirt was going to be in the areas that I cut off there, actually. Make sure we get between each of these layers, though. Because there is still some dirt down here. Hey, Hud, welcome in. How's your evening going? Morning, evening, what haves you? How are you tonight? I'm doing pretty good tonight myself. Yeah, I was more intending. I knew it was late for you. I didn't know if you wanted to call it morning or if you wanted to call it still evening, since some people are sort of like, it's still the same day until I go to sleep. Cutting and prepping our veggies ahead of time here tonight. Honey lemon ginseng tea cake. Honey lemon ginseng. Okay. I'm not typically a huge lemon guy, but it works. Wasn't cutting it all the way through there. I always enjoy it, actually. I know it's a bit like cutting paper with your knife, but what other 7 kinds, Bun Buns? Coffee break. See if we can do this, Bun Buns. Hey, Uncle Stinky, welcome back. Uh-oh. Ooh. I thought we had that. He just tore through me. They give me goodies for it, though. I mean, hey, lose a map. Hey, here's some rewards. Let's try this with more of a tank. Since we'll have some more support, I think, this round. That way we can have people add some damage to the party. And some support, too. I'll handle the heavy. You just kill everything. Alright, back to this. Did I not show that? Did I not put that up? Or did I change it back? Boo. Well, we lost. He plowed right through us. Exactly, Bun Buns. It didn't happen. We were just starting our first battle right now of the evening. Hey, Oppo. How goes Opolani's world? Got some mushrooms here next after these leeks. And I'm gonna start by trying to make some nice ones here that I could potentially fry up. Sort of part of this, sort of as a garnish. So we'll ditch the heels of these. And then from here, I'm going to pick out the ones that I think could potentially fry up nicely. Which are going to be the flatter opener ones. Because you get ones that are too tight like this one here. The batter's going to fill in. It's not going to end up nice. Oh, we got all sorts of nice ones here. Hey, Clipper Fury. How goes your evening? Welcome in. Happy to see you. I'm picking and choosing mushrooms here. So I think I'll do those for frying. And the rest of these are going to get chopped. Got some beautiful golden apples that I'm going to be stuffing here. These are not golden. That's not the aim. Words. That's not the name of the variety. Just their amazing color. They're just so nice and golden brown. Golden. And the rest of this just gets big chop. And this is also going to be part of the whole ground cover slash filling. Okay. Next steps here. Trying to plan out what all I want to be doing here. I think the next thing is I'm going to get some potatoes boiling. Just because I'm going to do some... do I want to do... I might want to do roasted potatoes. Let's do roasted potatoes. That was me closing the door there, Bun Buns. Time to break out the new bottle of canola oil. I remembered the oil. I went with canola because it was on sale. My normal choice is sunflower. And seasoning for our potatoes. A little garlic. Onion. Mustard powder. Cayenne. And paprika. Salt. Pepper. MSG. Yes, sprinkles. I feel I have to do a little searching myself, Clipper. My spice drawer is a bit of a cluttered mess, and it's closing a little bit better these days, but that's these days. Sprinkles are my in-chat currency for giveaways. I do giveaways at follower milestones, and that way it's a completely fun-free version, completely true giveaway, instead of using channel points which are influenced by subscribing or bits or any of that lovely stuff. And so, put these on pan with parchment. Pour all that leftover seasoning and oil over the top of them. And so that'll be going in the oven when that is ready. We need some garlic with our apple mixture. No. What all do I have activated? I know I have some things. So that's it for that. Let's look over here. Oh, come on, log in. Don't make me log in. Oh, I don't have any of them enabled. Okay, I enabled roulette. I'm glad that didn't go in my coffee. Let's see, that one's worth bothering with. That one is okay, that one's okay, that one's okay. Okay, that one's too thin. That one's okay. Those are too small. Oh. Different bots. There's more than one Sprinkles out there in the world. So let's turn that off. Let's try turning it on this one. Let's see what we got for games on this one. Okay, try roulette again. Okay, I'm gonna look at that game again just to see what we've got going on there. I just basically enabled it. I have no idea how this game works. Just make sure everyone knows. Ah. Well, I know it's a 200% payout. Okay, taters going in the oven. Taters. Uh-oh, if I created a chat monster. Okay, so it costs you 10 sprinkles to start or join. And then pays out 200%, so... Or, yeah. If you win. You know, as a streamer, I may not be able to talk and function a computer, but I can chop it with a knife and read chat. Take our sausages out here that have been defrosting. And I'm debating how I want to do this. If I want to take the casings off a couple of these and cook them. If I want to take the casings off of, say, like one of those for with putting in our apples. I think that's what I'm going to do. Cod gratin with creme fraiche, mustard, some spices, halved Roma tomatoes, Romana, fresh basil, aged cheddar. Cheddar's a little. The rest of that's awesome. Crushed hazelnut, nice. Cheddar more for a topping on that, or just like that, it loses its skin. So we'll reserve these. And then this, I'm going to, I think I can probably break that down in the pan. I'm gonna hit that with a little baking soda though, on the outer edge here so that it cooks a little bit better. Let's get a pan warming up for that project. Ooh. Baking soda. It helps with, if you're cooking ground beef, if you're cooking ground meat, it helps with turning it into, that was a little too cold of a pan, but the baking soda helps with browning. It helps the meat retain its moisture longer so that it doesn't lose as much moisture immediately in the pan, causing the pan to cool down too much. And it also helps it break up a little bit more. Don't ask me to explain the science. I wouldn't remember it anyways. That's what Google's for. So we'll reserve these for later. As far as the sausage, apologize. I read that and then forgot about it while I was answering something else. The sausage is a simple just pork with garlic and ginger in it. First time I'm trying using it. It's from a local supermarket. They don't normally do a whole lot of meat. And so it's sort of surprising that they have this. I think they're sort of doing this as a counter to a small little business that they've been working with. I don't know. Like, they have, like, basically, the place that I went to has a huge amount of fresh produce. Like, picture your average supermarket's produce area and at least double it, if not triple it. It's just like a ginormous, I mean, it's not as big as Berkeley Bowl, if anyone's familiar with Berkeley Bowl, but it's a big produce section. And they have cured meats and stuff like that, and they have sections for that and cheeses and stuff like that. But their actual like meat section is really just like I think 2 freezer doors, and it's all frozen. The leftover white wine. Nice. Well, I hope you can tune in for my Thursday stream. I hope to. I'm planning on taking a little bit of a trip tomorrow. I'm gonna have some really nice cold cuts here on Thursday. I mean, awesome cold cuts. I mean, we're doing Goodfellas prison scene cold cuts. We're gonna have some good cold cuts. But that may facilitate the need for me to drive to Napa. So we'll take the sausage and put that aside. And we're only going to really put the sausage inside the apples. Leaving most of the fat in the pan. Heat back on. Garlic in the pan once I see a little bit of smoke going. Full heat on this pan right now. I'm gonna knock it down to saute temp once I see it smoking. Once I see it smoking. Ooh, I'm forgetting the battle. My bad. Let me get these mushrooms going. Gonna need more oil here for the mushrooms. Salt. Still forgot to buy salt. Pepper. Oops. Freeze-dried thyme. Nice, Bun Buns. So let's do our battle here. Now that we got our mushrooms on the stove there. They're gonna take a moment to get going. Yeah, let's do haste. What? And that time Bun Buns just goes out and kills both of them immediately. Was that the same battle? Let me give this a quick stir. Okay, this is starting to stick here on the mushrooms. I need to cook them a little bit more than that though. I'll let them go a little bit longer. Toto getting those scrolls. Welcome in. At least I'm assuming that's Toto. Yeah, I see Toto there. Alright, we going... That looks like one heck of a ride right there. I'm putting my tank out there. Let's see what we do in 30 minutes. Back to our board here, or rather back to our stove here, and our mushrooms that are needing some moisture. They're crying out, I need moisture! So we're gonna add a bunch of leeks. Bit of salt. And just a little bit of water just to act as a steaming agent to get these leeks started. I say leeks, it was a single leek. Bandina! I don't know if I'm going to put all of this leek in there. I mean, we got enough here probably to fill all 3 of those apples. I wasn't even sure I was going to fill all 3 of those apples. I was planning to at least fill 2 though. Might save the rest of those leeks and use them for something else. Thank you, Bun Buns. This will work. Same bowl I was using for the mushrooms earlier. So, cornstarch. We're going to do this for our... I'm doing this ahead of time for the mushrooms that I'm going to be frying. Garlic. Onion. Powdered mustard. Cayenne. Making sure I'm pouring the right thing in there. Just gonna let that coast, actually. Mushrooms don't really need MSG, but we'll add it anyways. And then to make things a little different, instead of just doing a seasoned tempura batter, water's so boring. Why would you add water when you can add more interesting things? So we got soy sauce, white wine, making some oobleck. Okay, so that's what we're gonna coat our mushrooms in to fry them. That's our batter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save the rest of these leeks for something else. Maybe we'll mix a couple of them fresh in with the ground. Not quite there with the apples. How's our taters looking? Taters are looking nice and roasty toasty. We'll give those another 5 to 10. I'm gonna give them 10. We're gonna do a little small batch frying tonight. So I'm not gonna get a giant thing of oil out tonight. Previously used oil, so this has been seasoned. Yep, that is an option. Go ahead, this is tamari, yep. Sort of like that stuff. This is my nice soy sauce. Gluten, not much of an issue for me. But yes, for some. Well, it is salty. It's a salty product. You have to use it in a method that you expect to add salt to something. So if you notice, when I put this together, I did not add salt in here. I added soy. Very interesting stuff, oobleck. This is a rather wet oobleck, but it's still oobleck. It's still somewhat acting like a solid. And if you've seen any of those videos where people working with things that act solid and then they turn to liquid, that's exactly what that is. You add a little less liquid than I added in there, and that's exactly what you have with cornstarch. It's really cool. Kids play with. It's a great kids thing around the house. Because I mean, it's gonna cost you what? $0.30 in starch, some water. And as long as you do it around the. Actually, it's pretty clean too. I mean, it can get all over stuff, but it's just starch. Yeah, I'd go in the sort of keto diet. Oh, hey, I should maybe turn this oil on. So for the mushrooms, we're just going to make sure that this is well stirred up. We need somewhere to put the spoon in between. And then I'm going to individually dip them and individually fry them. Gonna need a place for them to come out of the oil. So you need a plate with some paper, some absorbent toweling of some sort. Enjoy, Hud. As are all of ours. I'm going to take some of the mixture here and prep our filling for our apples. Still sort of thinking it's going to be 2 apples. I'm going to reserve some of that and use that for the garnish. I know it's not looking very garnishy right now, but trust me. That needs a bit more salt. Got a little ways to go there in the heat there. Then for garnish, And get all those crispy bits out of the corners. Crispy bits. Technical term. Turn the oven off now. Still got the potatoes in there. Okay, awesome. Potatoes, much like the other night. Looking lovely. Lots of roasty flavor there. I don't want to roll them around because I want that dusted top look to it. What is in the pot? Nothing. What you're seeing is a reflection of my light above. We're just heating oil. I've got a sort of tempura batter. I mean, it's a cornstarch batter with a bunch of seasoning, soy sauce, and wine instead of water. We're going to use that oil over there to be frying with these. Yeah, we'll do a little more. This is going to be our groundscape for putting our apples and loveliness. Hey, Glass. We're getting a little artsy tonight. I'm making stuffed apples, and I'm going to make them into a little bit of like a forest scene with some fried mushrooms, along with some roasted potatoes. We got our boulders here. I'm gonna wait for those to cool down a bit. But that's because this is what New World decided game stuffed apples with mushrooms look like. Now tell me, what about that looks like game, mushrooms, or apples? That looks like maybe nuts or olives, a turkey, and a banana leaf or something huge like that. I don't see any apples at all there. I guess they ran out of things to use for stock icons. So we're still waiting on temp here a little bit on our oil. Well, other than being a little blurry because it's blown up, it doesn't look too bad. It's very other than the leaf on the bottom of it that was probably photoshopped in there anyways. Oops. Other than the leaf there, that looks like a very Mediterranean style turkey there. Thank you, Hud. I know it's early in the morning for you to be hanging out with us, and I appreciate that. Another 100 degrees to go here. And a roasted potato. Nice cook. Sort of like when they used a beef Wellington photo for a sandwich. I mean, it sort of looked like a sandwich. I'm sort of interested to see what happens here with this game now, because it doesn't seem to me at all like Amazon's given up on it with all the bad press. I think it's been more bad press than it's been actual problems with the game. There's obviously lag issues. If you see, after I rated, I'm forgetting her name, who I rated the other night, they obviously had lag issues, but they're putting a ton of work into this game. I don't think it's going anywhere soon. But I'm also sort of interested to see what happens here with the server consolidations, which will probably happen, and how they decide to go about it, because I think they're going to try and match up servers with populations that are going to be good to match up with. And so it's going to spur a whole bunch of new wars between all the different factions. It'll be interesting. I'm sure a lot of people will complain, but it'll still be. Okay, I'm eating one more potato and then I'm throwing them back in the oven. That way they stay warm for with the actual dinner. We're still in pre-dinner. Thank you for that resub, HUD. HUD has. Yeah, I'm debating. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to change that alert. I like the rock and all, but I think it's a little too jarring from where the theme of the stream is going these days, which is much more chilled and relaxed. Thank you, HUD. I greatly appreciate that. Themed restaurant. Yeah, this month it's been. This whole month I've been doing comparisons to actual dishes in New World. So if you look at, say, we have two things here. We have both last night on Twitter are my sliders from last night, my turkey sliders. I made those buns. I'm very proud of those buns, by the way. To compare to that in New World. And if you want to see the rest of them, I've got 20 of them here on Reddit that you can scroll through. I'll throw that link in chat. But that's what I've been doing this month. Almost there. Almost there. I think I can get going with my first one. I have a feeling I'm doing these one at a time, that we won't have much heat loss. And the reason I'm stirring this so much and so violently is I do want to separate out the do want to mix up the starch in there as much as possible. Quick grab what I thought was the right thing, but it was not the right thing to grab. That was the right thing to grab. So, quick stir up. Nice! What do you stuff it with? You have annoyed at all, Glass. You're welcome in here anytime. Have a great night. Let's do our battle while that's quickly frying. Feta, spinach, sun-dried... Oh, nice. Nice combo. Well, feta is cheese. I think I know what the important part is to you. Victory! Victory! Bun buns with those kills. Murderous bunny. Getting the rewards. Instead of palms to go with my dear hamburger and homemade. Nice. It was gold, I think. Or scrolls. Things gonna be revealed over time. Let's hope. We're gonna need some tanks out there to go with my berserker. He does damage, he doesn't tank. Back to the fryer here. Do want to give it a moment to actually fry up that mushroom too, not just the fried starch on the outside. Need to cook that mushroom too. I have a tendency to undercook until I get things ranged properly. Like this guy's a little undercooked. This one's much better. As is this one. That one's looking cooked to me too. Yep. At least it's what I hear it most referred to as a spider. Quite handy. Once you have one, you realize you use it for even more than you think you will. Oh, don't say that. People will start thinking green beans here in the U.S. I know that the Bureau means, but... Well, haricot is a common green bean, but haricot, or the preface of that means bean. I don't know if you noticed that I'm purposely attempting to drop these stem first down into the batter. That way, any dripping batter becomes the stem. Don't touch. Turn the heat off since these are our last two mushrooms. We can clean up this mess. If you're gonna fry up more things, feel free, but that's pretty much done for me now. But other than the spice in there, that's nothing really but starch and some cheap liquid, so it's not like I'm tossing much there. We're getting these mushrooms and overcooking them a little. I'm going to grind a little fine salt on top of all of these. Okay, these are going in the oven too to just stay warm. And it's apple time, I think. Saving the apples here till towards the end because they obviously oxidize, so we don't want to cut them and present them until we're ready to send them out. However, Another way you can do that is bake the apples. I am planning on leaving them fresh for mine, but you can easily just take this, put that top back on, and throw it in the oven. And as long as you don't overdo it, it's not going to wilt down into nastiness. Yes. Oops. I guess I just gotta spoon the rest out carefully. I think I'll just leave it on the board. We'll be messy with it. I've seen some of your photos. You're a little bit more than a hobby. You're doing a pretty good job there. Hey, Rhino, welcome in. Messed up the edge there. Boo. Oops. I tend to have pretty good luck with that. Let's hope I don't jinx myself by saying that. Decent wall integrity still. Okay, I could go deeper, but I don't want to risk going into the bottom there. Let's clean up our mess of apple here, which I will be tossing. I left the cores in with all of it. But that would make some lovely applesauce or something along that line. And so then we have our filling with the mushroom and all that goodness. We're gonna pack that in. And they can be good. I see them mostly as beneficial to like butchers, to be honest, because when it comes to individuals using those, I worry about people cross-contaminating, not keeping them properly cleaned. Yeah, mixing Tuesday's chicken with Thursday's pork. It's always the argument against glove laws. And they've tried to implement them a couple of times here in California. And they've been knocked down in the courts afterward because sushi cooks need to know the temperature of their product. They use their hands to warm their product, quite literally. If you're going to an old school sushi location that's doing it a proper old school, that's tasty, that filling. Okay, artsy time. Sort of an inside New World joke. All the metals and mining is all 2s and 3s. I appreciate that, Bun Buns. I doubt that is going to occur anytime in the near future. So there we go. There's our woodsy dinner. Coffee. To be honest, a proper pantry. You can do a heck of a lot with just knives and pans. Let's give everyone a main view of this. And then if the raw apple isn't your style, you can go ahead and throw those in the oven. You can even add some cheese on top. Let's get some photos here. Awesome. So that is dinner tonight. Let's see how we're doing in our battle. We got 4 minutes left. I can munch here for a couple of minutes. These I'm not going to break into because they're going to get all over the place, and I'd much rather do that where I'm going to eat it than here. One of the other major reasons that I Sure, I can pour a drink. Let's do a little bourbon. Where is my Glencairn? Cheers, folks. Have a great evening, everyone. Hopefully you've had a great start to the beginning of your week. Here's to the rest of your week. Doing just as good, if not better. Nice. Let's see here. We got 2 minutes left on our battle here. Thank you guys. It's nice having company. Appreciate someone to chat with. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep eating potatoes from back here. For anyone that was a fan of Saffron and either watched the Saffron Challenge the other day or missed out on that, maybe you can catch the VOD still here on Twitch. But we're definitely doing saffron rice tomorrow. So that's the major plan for tomorrow, is I'm going to try and do a proper saffron rice, since I didn't do a saffron rice during the ingredient challenge. So that's tomorrow's major challenge. Gonna be doing some grilled chicken. Or maybe turkey. Maybe there's a turkey day deal on turkey. But if chicken's the cheaper, I'm probably going with chicken. Wow, got a lot of onion powder in that last one. It was almost like eating a sour cream or one of those onion chips. Love fried mushrooms. There we go, just laying waste to him in the killing field. No sweat. Victory. Woohoo! Bun's getting the reward, doing the killing. Vogelflight helping out with the assist. And we're gonna call it there for tonight. I've got this beautiful food sitting here in front of me. Let's see who we can... if there's anyone we can say hello to here today. You know, it's been a minute since I've... Actually, I don't know if I have rated her before. let's go say hello to Audrey Enjoys. Another lovely food and drink streamer that I see around online all the time. And she's doing doggy treats. So I think that should be up in line with a couple of our viewers. So I hope you enjoy. As stated before, tomorrow we're going to be doing grilled chicken, going to be doing some proper saffron rice. Who knows what else I decide to throw in. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Good night.